I don't have speakers. My computer is a headphones-only situation. Hell, my entire bedroom is a headphones-only situation. Even when I'm watching TV in bed, I'm using headphones. Alright, Haru's not ready, Ryuji's ready, Anne's not ready. Futaba is grayed out. I don't think there's anything stopping us from hanging out with her, so why is it gray? Recipe's maxed out. Let's go see if Futaba is actually hang-outable. I chose an interesting place to start my... There we go. Oh, Chris, about my uncle. I want to hand him mementos right now. Right. We need to go to mementos for her. It'll be a time-consuming and dangerous task. 5 mementos it is, because you're the best character and I can't say no to you. This is a family issue, so I want to do it alone with you. Oh, and I sent my uncle an anonymous letter, so the calling card part's taken care of. That man's a jackass and deserves to be hit by a truck. What'd you get today, Krios? Additionally, what's this about Catherine the Great? Apply some dry baking soda with your fingertip before bed? Ah, I'll give that a try. Ah, you got your check. Congratulations, Krios. If only PlayStation 5s were a thing that you could find. They're so hard to find that the lead singer of Coheed and Cambria wrote a mournful dirge about how he can't find a PlayStation 5. Which is... That's a sentence that I just said, and it's a true sentence. You have a headache, Lave? Ah, I'm sorry. Yes, Lord Grimstone, Futaba's uncle is a douche canoe and deserves to die. Yeah, hopefully they come into stock soon. There it is, it's my uncle's shadow. He's saying money, money. He forced Sojiro to pay back his debts. He made me go through horrible things too. Joker, make him have a change of heart or kill him, whichever one comes first. Money, money, money. It doesn't matter who gives it to me. Just give me money. Hey, did you bring my money? Why don't you sell that stupid shop and give me the money? It's consolation money. It's reparations. You have to give me your money. Oh, I don't have to do nothing. If I have enough money, I can keep gambling until I hit another jackpot. If you won't give me any money, then I'm gonna destroy you. I'll have a high chew for the candy. I'm not getting destroyed by someone like him. Let's go, Joker.
You going or what? Persona! Ravage them! Persona! Messiah! You're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Persona!
A cool 2,000 damage.
For real?
I lost. It's all over. Ooh, what a fight. What a fight.
Seriously?
Wakaba was smart and competent. I'm just a loser. I guess things always just turn out this way. You were thinking about Mom?
I'm so
Even
embarrassed.
back then I thought just being normal was okay. Then my whole world changed when I won a lot of money through gambling and the Fire Nation attacked. Everyone who thought I was worthless started being jealous of me. Ha! I couldn't forget that feeling. It made me feel like I was smart and competent, like Wakaba. That's pretty stupid. You're pretty stupid. Haha, you're absolutely right. But maybe I've realized that too late. Futaba, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Wakaba. Uncle. You got a venture saber. Now I won't sue anyone, right? Sojiro's safe now. Yuji Ishiki seems to have had a change of heart. I should check on Sojiro.
You're back.
Oh, you got a tarot card, huh? The Ace of Pentacles in the right side up position. That is your card. Another box game for you.
Hey,
What'd you get? Drugs?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you bought stuff from Shady Commodities. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Not yet,
Next
not
time,
yet.
then.
I am going to help you. Don't worry. Wait, I don't need to do anything up here. It's just guts at this point we're trying to level up. I have no reason to feed my plants. I will let it wither and die. Yeah, help him out.
Thanks.
Andy, how's it going? How was your stream of Hades? Tell me all about it. Thank you, Krios and Ponty, for giving that shout out. I almost said shake out. For a good old talk puppet to me. How's it going, Andy? Thanks, I'm letting you handle today's curry. Oh, you finally beat your dad. Well, congratulations beating your father. Sorry, we're closed for Sojiro Sakura, I presume? Our apologies for coming in so late. We're investigating a domestic affairs... Oh, we're investigators from the Domestic Affairs Court. We've received a report that one of your customers was assaulted by the probationer residing here. Moreover, this report stated that you are abusing your child, Futaba-san. No, we didn't make it. Uncle sent his report to the police before we could make him have a change of heart. Shh! Don't say that out loud. People can't know we do that here. However, the anonymity of the report has led us to question the validity of its content. May we have a word? No, fine by me. I've got nothing to hide. Please, take a seat. Oh, Andy's not talking about, Hades. Talk Puppet and me literally beat his father today. Just fisticuffs. Bare buckle, like I said, my brain's not here tonight. A bare knuckle fight. A brawl. Just beat him up, old school. You're saying the report was falsified.
Yeah.
Well, it's true that Futaba was living as a shut-in, but she overcame that weakness under her own power. And I would never abuse her. She's a daughter to me. What about the assault claim? His criminal record points to a history of such violence.
That's not true.
The kid never laid a finger on that guy. He just stood in the way to try and protect Futaba. To be honest, Spleen-kun, we looked into your current reputation at school. It seems there have been no issues whatsoever. Additionally, you are #1 in the academics of the school. Best test results ever. Which is true. Now then, it's your job to make sure children like you are safe. How is it living with Sakura-san? Please, you could speak honestly. Oh, it's great. Oh, there you have it. And what do you think, Futaba-san? Hey, Carrie, how's it going? I'm okay. I couldn't go out for a while, but everyone helped me get better. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I'm really happy living with my dad.
Futaba.
I see. It's quite obvious there was no truth to the record report we received. I don't think we'll need to schedule any additional check-ins for Spleen-kun either. Are you sure about this? Were there any Were they attempting to deceive us? They wouldn't have been nearly so earnest. Besides, meeting with them has only served to reaffirm my suspicions. These children are the real victims here. The truth of these things will be clear to you once you're a little more experienced. Anyway, thank you for your cooperation. We'll see ourselves out. Sojiro, we did it! Sojiro? You have a great daughter. It's not just her, idiot. There's another pretty important person living here, too. Yeah, he's talking about you, Chris. This is because she punks had to go and say that cheesy stuff. It wasn't cheesy, it was the truth. Anyways, I hunger. Give me some curry. So much for the sentimental moment. Alright, sit your butts down. This is where you two belong. Mwahaha, come on, Chris, let's eat. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Rank 9.
Alright.
Allows you to make curry that moderately restores SP of all allies. One more rank and we can start dating our dad. It's not true. I know some people here aren't familiar with Persona. We can't date our dad. There's another pretty important person living here, and that's me. I'm the best. Eat shit, kid. Go to your room. Oh, and Futaba, what you said before when you called me your dad, do you think you could say that again? Sorry I didn't catch that. My stomach was too grumbly. What'd you say? Oh, never mind. Sorry, you got time to talk right now? I just wanted to talk. It's hard to say some things in front of Futaba. So she's called me Dad. Hell of a title. Not one I thought I'd ever get, but kinda nice having someone to sit and eat with. Especially when she's such a big fan of my cooking. God, I'm a joke. Getting all sentimental like this at my age. You two are already family. That's what I've always wanted to see. Well, it's pretty late, huh? Sorry to make you listen through all that. Still, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little sappiness now and then, even from an old grump like me. Alright, I'm gonna head to sleep. Don't catch a cold, okay? See you. Wow, wow.
Hey!
Ah, we could read something sweet. Do I have anything that will get me guts? Pretty sure the answer is no. I think I've already gone through all of these to see if there was anything for guts. Proficiency, yep, great. Popular and obscure spots alike. Alright, don't need proficiency. Shrines hidden in the big city, popular fishing spots. Oh my god, proficiency again. Alright, obscure spots. Hey, Katase, how's it going? That book talks about Nakano, right? Don't you already know about Nakano?
Alright.
Well, we already have Nakano Broadway, so done with that. Next up is shrines. We already have it, don't we?
Alright.
Great! Next up is fishing spots. Experience the wonder of the great outdoors right in this very city.
Hey, hey!
Chikaya, this is a train station, right? I have ridden past this very fishing spot on a train on my way to Akihabara. Playing the EU4 total conversion for Europa Universalis 4 total conversion mod. What's it converted to? It's neither you can read multiple books, only if it's like a book you already have the contents of. So like these are all location books, and I've already found those locations through other means, so now it's like, oh, you already know about that, don't worry about it. When you look at the photos, it looks like the station's in the fishing pond. This kind of place might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you could have fun on your own. Turns it into a fantasy world?
Oh!
Yeah, there are skill books in Persona 5, but I've maxed out every skill except for Guts and all the books I have left for proficiency, so it's just like, great, this is all garbage.
All right.
It'd be nice to just go alone for some relaxing fishing. Why don't you try it sometime? I'll tell you what to do, Cat. You're playing a dwarf empire and you're attempting to reclaim the tunnels from cave goblins. That sounds like a lot of fun. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know. My neighbor's been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you all know how to write the kanji for crow? The characters for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer lines. What do you think, Spleen? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird?
Do you know the answer?
Yes, I agree, it is confusing. The line in the character for bird has a line that the character for crow doesn't. It represents the eye, but you know why it's missing in the character for crow? Because crow's eyes are hard to see, obviously.
This is it.
Way to go!
That's right. Crows are black feathered, and of course, so it's hard to spot their black eyes. But crows actually have great vision. They can even see UV rays, apparently. No way.
Nice going!
Everyone thinks you're smart, even though you've been at the top of the class for the past several tests. So it's weird that they're surprised. By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga. Imitate the sound of it cawing. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's coo, leading to the coo pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you better study enough so you don't lose to them. Crows are scary, let me tell you. When your eyes meet, they start flapping and... oh.
Hey,
Supposed to send the card on the 18th, which means there's only 8 days left. Do you have plans? I might. Let's find out. Alright, Fudaba's ready to rank up. Makoto's ready to rank up. Shinya's ready to rank up too. Let us rank up with Makoto.
well,
What we could do now is wait until the designated day of the heist. Sis. No, I shouldn't let myself worry about it. We'll just have to wait and see for the time being. I need some help with a matter involving Aiko. Are you free? Let's hang out. Thank you. It'll be nice to have you with me. Regarding... Weird. A background sound effect in the game distracted me for a second there. It was oddly unexpected. I wanted to take up some dirt regarding Aiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, before we confront her about him. I was thinking of asking around the red light district for info.
alright then.
Shall we head over there?
I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time. However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Aiko. I believe some of the promoters around here may know something. As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
Let's go talk to a bunch of barkers. What do you want? We don't want couples in here. Do you know Tsukasa? Want to sabotage our business? I'd gladly talk some more out back if you want.
Hey!
You should get out of here. I think it'd be better if we asked someone else. What do you think we're gonna play after Persona 5 for late night streams? I mean, ideally, as I've said, at some point, the person that's living on the first floor of this house is planning on moving out. No real timetable, but it's gonna happen at least between now and the summer. Somewhere in the vicinity. And then the late night streams won't have to involve whispering anymore. And then I'll just play whatever the fuck I want all the time. There won't be a distinction anymore, besides, like, it'll be happening later than other streams. Because whispering is hard on my voice. I'm not a huge fan of it. So, I look forward to that day and age, at which point we'll just play whatever we want. I might still have distinct games for the late night streams, just because a lot of folks can't do both the daytime and the nighttime streams. But it won't be limited to just JRPGs and chill things. But they will be more common, just because nighttime's for chill stuff, you know? To answer your question more clearly, I have no idea. I'll be open to suggestions when we get closer to the end. You can't make most of the daytime streams? I understand that, Lou. That's why it's nice to have games that are distinct for them. That way people are like, oh man, you played that during the day? Couldn't do it. You appreciate the late night ones? I like them as well. It's really just a matter of whispering is very limiting. So I look forward to when I don't have to whisper. Hey man, I got a great club for you. Even let couples in. Wait, are you high schoolers? Oh, is that what we look like? Good joke. You're exactly the kind of person we like. Come right this way. Do you know a Tsukasa? Tsukasa? Oh, is he a host or something? Sorry, but I never promote for a host club. Are you pranking me? Come on, I can't talk to you forever, you understand? I take it he doesn't know anything. We should try elsewhere. How about you come to our club? We show you a good time. You have money, though. You seem like a poor young kid. You know a Tsukasa? Tsukasa? You bastard, you a friend of his? I'm not. He's using the sake bottle trick. Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of there. Tsukasa is known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle, then ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends, damn it.
We have proof now. Come on. It's almost time for Eiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop.
What do you want?
Hey!
Eiko, your boyfriend is infamous around here for tricking girls in the debt, then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Ugh, get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up, and eventually he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please reconsider this relationship. Shut it! I already have a date planned with him for today. We're gonna stop by his club, so stay out of my way. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? Came a little late after seeing your text, but I guess you're already here. Heyo, I know these guys. Wanna hop on over to my club with us? It's gonna be a total blast. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls in the tent and then force them to sell themselves. They're lying to me, right? Oh, you believe that crap? Listen to me, nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or there are too many princesses for you in your life to remember. Come back and you've gone from the puppet to the box. Double happy since now you have carrot cake. Oh, carrot cake is delicious. Tsukasa? Haha, what are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? I can never forget you, Makoto. I knew it. I'm the one who texted you. I'll be 5 minutes late today, BB. I even added tons of emojis at the end to make it seem like Eiko. Admit it. Every girl you get money from is your princess, right? You can't even remember names anymore. When you say Eiko, this is who your boyfriend really is. But you tricked him. What would you know about love, huh? Tsukasa's all I have. Just leave me alone, bitch. Psh. What? Wake up. You already know the truth. You just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. Tsukasa's the only one who cares about me. Nobody else asks me about my day, or how work is going. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. Perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. This has nothing to do with being an honor student. I just can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world. I damn sure won't keep quiet while my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Aiko and stay away from her from now on. Huh? Really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. Don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're a chick. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you won't forget. I dare you. I'm calling the cops. Crass! Come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. Well, what? Damn it, I'll remember this. It wasn't so tough after all. This sucks. Aiko! Oh, did you see that? Is that girl fighting with a host? They were really going at it. People notice what happened. We should get out of here.
You're right.
Staying here now is only going to cause much trouble. Cause us more trouble. Aiko. Ba-na-na-na. How's it going, noob? Start the song from the top. I can't believe I actually hit one of my friends. That was the right move.
I see.
Really? I hope so. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in the moment. Can't help but get swept up in emotion. So I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. It's not the proper way to act, though. No telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. You spent an hour washing dishes. Boy. I bet you're tired. That aside, this place is interesting. How did you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. Yeah, I'm a regular. So you come often? Hard to believe you're really a high schooler. You have so much more life experience than me. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Aiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. I thought I knew how the world worked, but the more time I spent with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was.
But
I see now that there are some things I need other people to teach me. You remember Aiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. What should I do? Crass! I should choose my words carefully. I can't learn about romance by myself. Oh, this is our whether or not we're... Great! Our whether or not we're dating her moment here. Star, how is it going? How is your stream? Tell me all about it. Thank you, Chris, for the shout out. You get bad beans if you don't raid? Well, good thing you're raiding. What are bad beans, though? Explain more. How's it going, Star? My dog snores, hello. Hello, Raiders. Playing some Jackbox? Which one? The new one? Have you played the new one yet? I've been looking at that one. Thinking about getting it. Serious Puppy. Rule Blade Fist. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Raw Joe. Be sure to cook your Joe until you reach a safe internal temperature. Don't eat raw Joes. Sets of bad beans? Are they like the jelly beans that all have terrible flavors? Oh, thank you, Knees and Toads. Knees and Toads, thank you very much for the follow. Medium rare Joe confirmed. And Rule Blade Fist, thank you very much for the follow as well. Everybody, I'm Chris here at Shake the Box. Oh, excuse me. Oh, they're delicious flavor. Yes, I've had some of the bad beans. And Halur13, thank you for the follow as well. This is the late night whisper stream where things got a very, very whispery and very chill. During the day, my voice is much louder and bodacious. Radical, even. Tubular, some would say. And if you don't see me here and you see someone else, that's Jimmy, because there's a two-person operation here at Shake the Box Streams. Myself and Jimmy. Although Jimmy's been missing for like 12 hours, no one knows where he is. Hopefully he's alright. He posted in the Discord earlier, like, I'll be streaming, and then just never appeared. No one knows where he is. Anyway, we're about to decide whether or not we're dating Makoto. I'm going to say no because we have our heart set on a different character. What do you mean? Jimmy died 5 years ago. You have to let go. It wasn't your fault. I love that joke. Yeah, where is Jimmy indeed? So yeah, so we're going to be her good friend. We're not going to date her. We're dating someone else later on.
Yes.
Right. People say those kinds of things are destiny anyway, so I probably shouldn't worry myself over it. Besides, I should at least try to focus on my schoolwork right now. Let's work hard and achieve our goals together. Chris! It was very clearly your fault, Chris. Oh, your fault, Gopper. Good. As long as it wasn't me. That's all that matters. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Makoto. Rank up!
All right.
You kids done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Sorry about that. It's rude of us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Oh, don't worry. Just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours is the only apology I need. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back to when I was just a wee girl.
Well,
Right. Well, we should be going.
alright then.
Thank you again for today. I'll see you later. But I'm also going to call you on your cell phone when you're about to get in your house. How's it going, Broccoli? Hello? Are you good to talk right now? There's something I really want to tell you. I think between us, we managed to help Aiko see the truth. I'd probably never have pulled this off alone. Thank you so much. You can always slap me too. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Never mind. I'll just pay off the debt through my work in the Phantom Thieves. I'm thinking of calling Aiko once she calms down a bit, but I wanted to get a courage boost from you before I did. Yep, that helped. I think I can talk to Aiko properly now. Really, I'm glad I've got you in my corner. I'm lucky to have such a reliable leader. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Broccoli.
You're back.
I either bit my tongue on the side or I have like a canker sore, so my mouth is really annoying tonight. That's why we're doing a short stream. Ah, whisper voice. Those are hard. During the day I could do a wide variety of voices, but whisper it's tough. Let's see. Ever since I was a little boy, people have enjoyed the sound of my voice. And I figured you either get busy talking, or you get busy dying. Work is really easy. Why, even right now, I'm just sitting in a chair, sipping some tea and reading from a script. The wall's covered in something that resembles egg grates, except they're soft and spongy, like a Twinkie. Like a Twinkie. Not my best, but best I could do for a whispered Morgan Freeman. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Are we ready to rank up with Sojiro? We are. So we can max out that relationship. I'm glad you enjoyed. If you ever come back while I'm streaming during the day, ask me to do JFK. It's my favorite one. Oh, he is ready to rank up. Let's cap up. relationship with Sojiro? It's more like Sean Connery? Yeah. I could agree on that one. Let's hang out with Sojiro. What are you gonna do? Will you help the chief out? Help him out. Going to church with Futaba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. You guys are religious? No, we're visiting Wakaba's grave.
All right then.
Be ready in 3 minutes. That's not what your student body president can do for you. That's what you could do for your student body president.
It's been a while since
For your president's body. I can't read or talk or like everything's just falling apart. I always think about Wakaba and the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited.
I've been so busy with the shop and all.
Oh, he could talk on his own.
No, that's not it.
My favorite.
The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high.
Oh, I can't do JFK as a whisper, it's so hard.
But it felt good to tell her about how
I
much
like your
Futaba's
funny words,
really
Magic Man.
Oh, I told her about
Yeah, that one
too.
requires a bass to really come out. I like your funny words, Magic Man. It's almost there. I really need to, like, basically shout for the JFK voice. Good for you.
You say that like you're not responsible for all this.
I'm never
This is the first
responsible.
time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
And that redeem of dual voice is not eligible for whisper streams.
I have some news.
So
The family
these
court gave
poor
me a call
results
the
are all
other
on
day.
you. Buyer's
Futaba's
remorse.
uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride.
It's a weird
Sure,
thing to
she'll
think
make a
about
fine
in
lady either
a
way.
weird old church.
After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store, but you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect.
I love
Not
Sojiro.
just Futaba, but you, too.
One of the best character arcs in the game.
I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough
How to
return
make
the
coffee,
favor,
how to make
but that's all I
curry,
can do.
how to make curry. I feel a strong bond.
I am that I bought out.
Max rank. Make curry that greatly restores SP of all allies.
All right.
So now it's worth
Alright.
making curry. You can now fuse Koryu, the most powerful persona of the Hierophant Arcana.
Oh, and,
That's true, he is a
could you
ladies' man.
not, you know, get with Futaba? I
Only
can't
because
imagine
we've
you
already
calling me
decided as a
father.
stream who we're dating.
Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
I hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
I love his little storyline.
Hey,
There's only 7 days left. You don't have to do this every day. Shouldn't we tell the others about that target of mementos? Maybe, if I feel like it. Alright, Haru's not ready to rank up, but we can start working toward that rank. Given that we want to date her, that's probably a good move. Hang out with Yosuke. And what are our texts? Literally from our 3 options. Any plans to meet up? I'll be on the roof. Let's go hang out with Haru. Just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of these plants until then. You need something in the meantime?
Thank you.
Oh, if it's okay with you, do you think we could help tend to the planters? Good to take a break every so often. Do you want to hang out with Haru? Let's hang out.
Hey!
What should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Yes!
I would like to go someplace where normal people visit. Where do normal people go? Get some Majayaki. Akihabara is always where I want to go. Kubo for ramen. Harajuku for fashion. No, it has to be. Akihabara, baby. Let's go. An electronics store. I look forward to seeing what kind of things they have there.
Now, shall we go?
This place is so lively. What a weird choice. This is Yodobashi Camera in Akihabara, which is a, like... I don't remember how many floors it was. I believe 8 floors. Like a tall, 8-floor tall electronics store. Although the top 2 floors are food, so really it's 6 floors of electronics and 2 floors of food court. Fun fact, this is where I got my Switch. Is this very Yodobashi Camera the game is in right now. It only had so many backgrounds. We could have been like in the town, you know, just on the street, the drag. I feel like just talking to the employees will help me learn more about the electronics here. I'm very curious about those things lately. Well, let's go look around. My 2 favorite things I saw in Yodobashi Camera was a giant display for Dark Souls 3 of the Soul of Cinder, which if I was able to somehow take that home with me, I would have. And the other was a display for all the different kinds of GoPro attachments you could buy. And it was a mannequin just covered in GoPros. It was a man-shaped mannequin of like GoPro, 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 and just like all the way down, like 13 GoPros on them. It's like, yeah, I want to watch that feed. Show me the GoPro man walking down the street. The refrigerator talked. I suppose having it tell you when food is going bad is useful. I was surprised at how cheap the coffee makers were as well, given all of their included functions. Electronics sure are incredible.
Well...
Yes, they are very impressive. I actually kind of want that talking refrigerator. By the way, I noticed a gardening corner in here as well. I think I might want to take a look. What floor do we go to for that? This place is so big, I feel like I might get lost. Oh, this walking's made me quite tired. Shall we go home? I got lost in the sub-basement of Yodobashi Camera because there were a number of one-way escalators, and I kept on only going on the down escalators while looking for the up escalators, and I got lost in a weird parking garage structure down there. It took me a good 15 minutes to figure out how to get back up to where the store was. That was fun. There's a train station down there, I found out. Everyone's angry at the Phantom Thieves.
Ah, you're back.
You're back. Our mommy we could start hanging out with. We really haven't spent much time with her. We could rank up Oya. Oh yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is actually go to... Go to Big Bang Burger and do the burger challenge. Because again, if I could max my guts, we'll be done with stats. I would love to be done with stats. And then we can move on to calculus. I would like to take the challenge.
Yeah!
Yeah! For $5, let's do it. There are no further ranks. Now the challenge will cost 500 yen. Yes, that's fine. I'm already the best at eating burgers in this game, but still one of the only good ways to get guts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge. Your opponent is once again ready and waiting for you. Cosmic Tower Burger. Its grandeur overwhelms me no matter how many times I see it.
Now then.
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go! The way you eat is so impressive. Would have expected nothing less of a captain. As I've explained before, there are no further ranks left for you to achieve. However, to commemorate your further challenge success, we present to you our world-famous Big Bang Burger. I got 10 hamburgers for beating them at their biggest burger challenge.
Please
Makes
come
perfect
again.
sense. I look forward to your valiant return. That massive
Knew
burger,
you could do it.
which ingredient-wise probably costs closer to $50, cost me $5. Man, you really know how to eat, though. It's like you don't know the meaning of the word fear. I don't think we're ranked up. Oh my god.
Wanna head back?
One more time, maybe? One more Big Bang Burger Challenge to finish ranking?
Hiya!
Hey! So we're sending the calling cards on the 18th, so we have less than a week left now. I'm getting nervous. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I knew you'd say that. You're so strong, Chris. I have to be more like you. The mission will determine our fate. We have to succeed no matter what. That we do.
By the way,
Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, spleen. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to
do
you?
you know the answer?
I wonder, do you know why voices sound so different over the phone? It's because the voice is synthetic.
This is it. Well done.
Oh, that's correct. I'm surprised you knew the answer. The sound is synthetic. It's practically not even their voice anymore. For eating this unhealthy amount of food, here's even more food. Hope your trip to the ICU is pleasant. Yeah, pretty much. To transmit data, your cell phone uses a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. When your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. Wow, you actually knew that? I'm shocked.
Nice going.
The smartest person in the school actually knew the answer somehow? Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
Yeah, my own voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Geez, assumptions are dangerous. You know what they say about assumptions? Makes an ass out of you and umptions.
Hey,
Oh, this thanks for counting
Hey.
down. Koto, Ryuji, Futaba. Let's do Makoto, because that'll be the last rank of hers. So might as well max her out.
oh. Well,
Let's hang out.
thank goodness.
Is it okay if we study while we talk? I believe this will be a nicely fully voiced rank.
So, I finally made up with Aiko. I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
I like when they talk for me. Your slap work, no wonders.
You're still not gonna let me forget that, hmm? Well, I'm glad she didn't get into any danger. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again.
I'll give her a nice 4-year
plan on doing
window
the same as
to
well.
then not know what she's doing after college.
It's for nobody but myself. This time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise, and I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. Before now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My
should have gone to the
dream
family
is
restaurant to
become
study.
a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Why did you choose that?
Because it's the head of police operations. I'll need an extensive academic background, though. There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
Merciless. Your father would be proud.
I hope so. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Thank you for all your help. Must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right?
We went through so much.
Even so, I'm glad I asked you.
I feel a strong bond with Makoto.
I am thou.
Alright, I'll let you
Thou
read this
art
out for
I.
once.
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the priestess, granting thee infinite power.
Well, not quite infinite power. It is distinctly a finite amount of power. Transforms Persona into a mythological trickster.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Cybele, the most powerful persona of the High Priestess Arcana. The persona's turning into a cooler looking persona.
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. No, it's been born anew.
All right.
Makoto's persona, Johanna, has transformed into a knight. She said infinite, no take-backs.
By the way, you can rely on me when you need
Infinite
it.
clean energy. We're gonna change the
I won't go
world.
easy on you if you hold back. Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to
More
become a head of
appropriate
police
joke would have
while
been to say,
working as a thief.
so she has Shiva from Final Fantasy 13 as her persona. Just be careful, okay?
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. Oh, that's right. And thanks for helping me. I'll gladly assist you with your studies as well.
Lady, I
You
am
had
the
best be
smartest
ready.
person in the school.
Let's go home.
All skill slots are currently full. Greatly increases evasion from psi skills. Does not stack. Probably gonna lose the America. What else we got in here? Don't want to lose that. 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 Yep, this is the one.
You're back.
Home. I was gonna say, Haru isn't asking to hang out, is she? Ifumi we can rank up. Mishima will never rank up. All that's left is to wait for the deadline. I'm having trouble keeping still. Everyone seems so anxious, I can certainly understand, given the stakes involved, but perhaps we could all go play billiards for a change of pace? Seems an invitation worth extending to the team.
What are your thoughts?
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, let's go play billiards. Thank you, I'll gather everyone. All these cool things that you can't do anymore.
Yes.
Alright, we're here. Now we just have to wait for everyone else. Have we done billiards yet? We've done darts. I don't think we've done billiards.
That should do it for now.
You look pretty spiffy when you're holding a cue stick. No kidding, he's got the aura of a pro. You played somewhere before? You do seem like you know some unexpected stuff. What's a cue stick?
What did you say?
Oh, come on, it's that thing you've got in your hands. What was that about having an aura of a pro?
Yeah.
I'm getting pumped now. Alright, let's get started. Listen, the proper way to shark people at pool is to pretend you don't know how to play pool. This intensity right before the game starts, I love it.
That was fun, huh?
If you don't win, it's fun just to sink the balls into the pockets. I see everyone had fun. Gotta say though,
Wow.
thanks to playing billiards, you've gotten more experience with precise hand movements, haven't you? Oh god, proficiency? Of course, proficiency. You know what it takes is guts, goddammit, guts! A hustler's journey, a trophy. Enjoy your chores, Lou. Enjoy your chores. Hey there, sorry to interrupt your fun. Billiards has a lot of intricacies, doesn't it? I'm glad you've taken a liking to the game. If you'd like to learn more about it, there's a book I'd recommend reading. It's called Expert Billiards. It covers everything from the basics to practical applications. The only problem is, it's quite a rare book. You might have some difficulty finding it. You may have a better chance of getting it at a specialty shop that sells sports supplies as opposed to an ordinary bookstore. Oops, I didn't mean to hold you up right as you were about to leave. Please do come again.
I see.
A book on balls, huh? Next time we're free, we should check to see if we can find it at a sporting goods store.
All right then.
Alright, bye. So it seems like billiards doesn't actually give us anything in the way of stats outside of proficiency, nor does it do anything cool like darts. When you play darts with your teammates, it improves your combat abilities with your teammates. I was kind of hoping for something similar with billiards. Fuck is this hipster, right? Just like a weird guy who's like, hey, you like billiards? That's how much time we have left to grab the treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll have to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, now you mention it. It's quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about it until the time comes, actually. Did you remember Crass? Let's just do our best. That's not really an answer to my question, but it's good motivation. I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, from Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone. It's currently flu season in the...
Hey,
How many days left till we send the calling card? 5? We'll make sure we're ready.
well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing today. You want to check out the TV? Oh, text messages. Instant spray set. Ultimate spray, cleaning spray, quick spray. Meditative set. Nirvana MA, Nirvana EN, Nirvana LU. Well, I'm gonna go with the Nirvana ones because they're non-consumable items. And I don't know what they are. Ba-da-ba. Oh, they've sold out. Perfect.
Well then.
Got the last ones. We could do Futaba, Yosuke. We're done with Makoto. Persona 5 is on sale. Nice. I imagine it'll stay on sale. I remember the PlayStation Store sale goes until I think the 17th? It should have a date listed for when that price goes away. No, get out of there. You walk outside, jeez.
Yo!
Oh, you weren't looking at the PlayStation Store. In that case, I don't know. Just gotta wait for our scheduled day out now. Are you free? Yes. Only one thing left on the promise list, being okay without you around. Expansion, Katase. The Dwarven Empire must be the whole of the galaxy. Before that, there's something I want to show you, Chris. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There's one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. It was get along with that Kana-chan. This all started way back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kid always accused me of cheating because I got perfect scores on my tests. And one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead. But the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. Then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. How did you react? Well, to be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. Without fail, she'd come over to me and say, good morning. And eventually I decided to say it back. I felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures and wear clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. And when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. Felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Oh, you didn't know any better? Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm promise-setting phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Understood. So another part of our deal. Feels like Fudaba's starting to depend on me.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
I'll make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Ba-ba-da-ba. Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Chris. When I tried looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. Down the block. You're right, I couldn't talk about Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Chris. Talking to you about this helped calm me down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana. But please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shall we visit the cinema? A thriller? Yes. Yes. That's Guts. Let's fucking go. This better be Guts.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way! Ah!
Look at all this flu virus floating around in here. You totally handle this sort of stuff. Yes. Oh, I think this is it. Pure perfection.
All right.
Guts has increased from dauntless to lion-hearted. That was so fun. My palms are so sweaty. How was it for you? Do you like scary movies? I like them a lot.
I'm so glad.
Yay, me too.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. Alright, no, she's officially the perfect person for me to date now. Likes horror movies? 200 thumbs up. It's too scary to watch these alone. I didn't have any friends I could ask before, so I'm really happy that we could watch it together. It's time we headed back home. Yeah, finally's right. It's taken forever to get Guts up.
Hey!
Oh, great, I can read a book. The Art of Automata. Or Tidying the Heart. Both useless to me. I'll choose the one that reminds me of Nier Automata, one of my favorite games of all time.
Wow!
Ba-ba-da-ba. What rank am I with the power bottom? What are you talking about?
Hey, hey!
A catchy? Alright, never have to do anything just for skills ever again.
Pay attention.
Quit sleeping over there! Jeez, you all look like a bunch of fucking dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Splain, are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
You know that you can see the sunrise the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is. Because of its high altitude. Like, I don't even need to look at the thing. That's just like common sense.
Exactly.
Additionally, if you want to see the sunrise very late, you can use Mount Fuji to obscure the sun, and then you can see the sunrise at like 7:20 a.m. as opposed to 5 a.m. That's right. That information brought to you by Eurocamp Season 2, Episode 2. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji. Wow, really?
Nice going!
He who controls Mount Fuji controls the sun. Yes. That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country. Government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anyone else. I'll show you who's just.
Hey,
How many days left? 4? Look at all these little virus things in the air.
who's going around?
Yeah, I can literally see it. I can see the flu. It's right there. I can see the little virus motes. Not really. Like, this is the school where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. And we're also, all the media is talking about at this point. It'd be like hearing every one of your teachers rant about liberals. It would get old. Now when you're the Phantom Thieves, like, yeah, they should be talking about me. To the roof. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you!
I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Let us go.
Thank you!
Thank you. Thank you. Ba-da-ba. I see. So there's 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ, depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Can you make some for me? I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest,
You know, Okamura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. That's where the real origin of our family business lies. That's a surprise. Yes, after all, everyone knows the company for its burgers. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to the steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit, though. His only goal was to make people happy. Built a strong community around the cafe, even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. You might be right. Is there really nothing I could do? The company name is just going to keep getting dragged through the mud. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
and
No, I've watched you murder people with, like, a fucking battle axe and a grenade launcher, so not so weak on the inside. I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm gonna get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Already do. Like I said, giant battle axe, fuck off grenade launcher.
All right.
How am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you come... I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? Or what are those brats from before? This is my friend from school. He's helped me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father's no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. Contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you'll lose everything you own. Okamura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okamura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. We Malfoils are great at that kind of thing. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okamura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Well, peace out, bitches. I'm sorry about that. That guy is horrible. We should push him in front of a bus. Let Truck-kun isekai that son of a bitch to a new world. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. Well, does he have etiquette? Does he really, though? Fame, sure. Intelligence, I'll give that a maybe, a solid maybe. But etiquette, clearly not. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okamura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. Well, you're not powerless. We literally can go into his subconscious and strangle him. Oh, sorry, I practically forced you to say that, but thank you. I hope I could share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Yeah, I like using isekai as a euphemism for murder. Having Truck-kun isekai someone away. I.e., push them in front of a truck until they're dead. I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, and even speaking badly of you. Negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone. Before I knew it, I was already calling you. Want to run away together? I mean, yes, but also, you could talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy, thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Again, we just gotta go into his subconscious and slap him around. Beat the tar out of him.
Ah, you're
You're back. Package came for you.
Hey!
What'd you get? The things he ordered on the TV? That's a surprise.
Oh!
Oh my god! Crossword puzzle! Play that funky music. They don't need anything. Attacks from insta-kill attacks one time. 120,000 fucking yen, Jesus God. Retail smile mask. Grinning ass that can frighten many. Gives you evil smile. Whoa. That's real expensive. A divine crown that could save many people. Gives you salvation. I wish it would let me see how many ranks are left for me to earn. Like, I'm tempted to spend 120 just so I can rank up again. But now that we have a 990,000 yen item, I'm starting to suspect that perhaps we're at the highest rank. Yeah, it only costs 990,000. I definitely don't need to do a crossword puzzle, but I'm going to. A type of outdoor allergy. 10 letters long. Outdoor allergy. Sign of a cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. And gets congested. So this has to be nose right here. Except you probably don't write it like that, because that sounds like how a lunatic would do it. Let's go ahead and write it the right way. There we go, alright. Sons. Alright. This is a long word. Type of outdoor allergy. I'm not sure I have an answer for this one. Such a long one. Pollen space SEE. Pollen, see? Yeah, we need this thing to be like 1,000 letters long. Polonaise. Yeah. So here's the buck wild part. It would need to use all but 2 of the letters that are in the available thing. Polonaise. Sis. And like, we can get pollen in there. Pollinosis. The answer is pollinosis. This is an allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or the eyes.
All right.
I see.
I thought I was making up a word. Turns out the word was already made. Hifumi, Ishima, Oya. We're going to Hifumi's place. One of the first ever Yu-Gi-Oh cards you ever got was Pollinosis. There are a lot more people wearing masks, I suppose because of the flu. Or because of the global plague that's ravaging the world. Hope you're being cautious, Spleen. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi. Or rather, can't ever teach you shogi again from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is concede, but I can't seem to give up. Not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Ifumi seems troubled. With my overflowing knowledge, I might be able to show Ifumi your next move.
What?
You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually,
I'd like to talk to you about something before we play. My mother told me I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result, get more female fans. Then when I make a comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way I could use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. I don't think that'll work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have a great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me putting so much time and effort into shogi.
it's terrible.
And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match as long as I build my reputation and make money. My mother, shogi's just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
Losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me become famous and erase my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back at shogi, a game that both me and my father love. Let's make her reconsider. If only that was possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? Itsuya Togo? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? There we go. Organize a hit on your mom in the collective unconscious. That's how I do things.
Oh, yes.
However many reruns of historical dramas recently have there. One of the Phantom Thieves have a hand in that. Many of those shows had noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may seem as insensitive. Nezumi Kozo was one of the gentleman thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the era. Now then, spleen.
Do you know the answer?
He was to be pardoned through the city and punished in a very particular way. How was he who was paraded, not pardoned, paraded. How was he punished? If only we were talking about... Goemon. He's the one that was boiled alive. His head was put on display.
This is it.
Very good.
One of the most severe punishments of the Edo period, in fact. Right before his execution, they did something to his appearance. They put light makeup and lipstick on and made him wear a beautiful kimono. Parading around town as a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. Citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he looked shabby.
Nice going!
Wow. Give me those points. Wonder what will happen to those Phantom Thieves. These days it won't just be their heads they'll be put on display. Except they wouldn't do that because that'd be a cruel and unusual punishment. And more likely they would just be sent to juvenile detention, I guess. He was made to suck dick in public. That's called the stockade.
Hey,
Yes, I know, I can count. You don't have to tell me how many days are left every time. Oh, hell yeah, Haru. Let's get it so I can also murder your boyfriend, sorry, your fiancé, in the metaverse. Get as many of those as I can in one little list.
thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to check the planners with me? I'd appreciate the opportunity to speak with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's sucking Richards have to do with anything? I don't understand. So I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. Thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that, I just got a little dizzy for a second. Let's go to the nurse. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see, next up is dirt for the planters. Oh, here I go. Going down. I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. Yes, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has been really pushing for us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. Well, I'm just a high schooler.
But
Seriously, it doesn't make any sense that a publicly traded corporation would, rely on a teenager to make these decisions when we have, a board of directors, assumedly, and, just a massive series of machinations that are all interlocking and moving regardless of one individual. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. What do you want to do? Huh? That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san's suggesting. Oh, you should tell him that.
excuse me?
Huh? Really think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. Yeah, I made this joke when we first got to the part where she has her father die and everyone's like, you have all this control of stock. It's like, fucking sell that. Sell that. Make all of the money in one large sum, invest it smartly, and just coast for the rest of your life. I see. I don't give a shit who runs the company. If this was me in this situation, day one, I'd be like, my father sucked, I don't care about that legacy, sell the stocks that I control for the highest possible amount of money, and I'm just going to hire someone whose job is to manage my investments, and I'm going to live off the returns on that. Been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking and what's truly important to me. That's the spirit.
Yes.
I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best. Come on, just give me the hit order.
All right.
Oh,
I just thought of the perfect way to do it. Magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Takakura. Takakura-san, I'm going to take some time to prepare those, so it'll have to be my secret for now. I'll tell you next time, okay?
now, shall we return home?
Hello, sir, are you home yet? Wanted to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you for so much. Thank you so much for today. Thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I'll always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration. Grass! Rest is up to me. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error. But I believe it'll go well. And it'd make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I have to make sure everything's ready first, though, okay? I'll see you again at the rooftop. Yes, a magic item called a gun.
Ah, you're back.
You're back. No text messages. I'm supposed to be blowing up all the time. What is this? Oh, yeah. Mishima. No thank you, Mishima. Well, let's rank up Oya.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot.
Don't give it to me.
Here, the flu's going around. You should wear a mask. Places like a crowded train can be dangerous. Higher-ups are starting to get tired of one-off articles. Have anything good to share?
Well then.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oh?
So an ace detective serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. Now, as part of my job to research particular things, and I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did some digging out of curiosity. I found a ton more than I was expecting.
Sorry.
So, sorry about that. I have to say, though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. Must have been tough for you to handle. You're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past. We're in the same boat when it comes to being labeled. As of your investigation. Exactly. I'm going to avenge my partner for... Whoops. Lala Chan, refill. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. Wait, don't blame me for that. He doesn't have any business to do with my private... He doesn't have anything to do with my private business. Yeah, you can trust me. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you. And hold on a sec, why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're gonna feel way better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. That's true. And I guess it's the fairest course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with the photography, Kayu Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is until the day came. We were on the trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night I got a voicemail from Kayu saying she gotten hold of something pretty big. That was the last I ever heard from her. Next day, that bureaucrat was found dead at the Love Hotel and Kayu had gone missing. What was the cause of death? Well, the cause of death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or a suicide. As for the killer,
Shit.
the police accused Kayu. They said she killed him in the crime of passion. It's impossible, though. She would never have slept with a disgusting man like that. More importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichigo-chan. Sorry. Case was closed, but we never found the truth, and Kayu was labeled a professional disgrace. Since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm gonna prove Kayu's innocence, though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation right now. That's unforgivable. You're damn right. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I want this opportunity to slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it, though. You sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile so much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay, then I'll write a great article to commemorate sharing season. Sharing session. Exclusive. Band of thieves, lofty ideals, and connection with a secret society. Just kidding. Don't worry. I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print.
All right.
Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is onto my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him. How's that sound? I'll leave the kid alone. It's getting late. Should he be heading home by now? It's nice to have all of the stats maxed out. It's just social links now. Hey kid, can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier. Really, for me digging up your records and such without asking, I mean... I don't mind it. Thanks. Hearing you say that helps. Don't worry, I'm not going to leak it to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm actually making great progress on my private investigation thanks to you. And I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Caillou. So, yeah, here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye. Wait, did she say Caillou? Is she trying to find out why Caillou got cancelled? It's all connected.
Yo.
I've been waiting for you, Chris. You know what I'm getting at, right? We sent the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? I've been ready. Just didn't even have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do-or-die situation. We don't have the option to fail. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey,
How many days left? Yeah, I know. Everyone keeps bringing it up. We can go up with Ryuji. I think Ryuji's the way to go, because he's ready to go. Takemi's at max. There's a Master's 9, Morgana's 9, Makoto's max, Ara's 7, Yosuke's 5, Sojiro's max, and 7, Ryuji's 8, Ketchi's 8, Udaba's 6, Fortune Teller is 3, Food Warriors are 1, and they're gonna stay at 1, Weapons Dealer is 6, Back Alley Doctor's max, Kawamami's only rank 2, Oya's 5, Skilled Gamer we should rank up soon. Nomi 7, Yuki Mishima is 3, and he's probably gonna stay there. Man of the People's maxed out, Prosecutor 6. But that's story based. Why are the twins staying at 1? Mostly because I don't like going out and making the personas for them. It takes too long. But we could probably rank them up a little bit. Makoto Haruki is 9. I imagine this is a story beat, and that's why we haven't seen him for a while. Because I'm worried about him, and I'm worried about Ketchi. But he hasn't shown up for a while either. I keep looking for him. Never missed an opportunity to hang out with a dude. Alright, Ryuji it is. Usually I just look for the who should I spend my time with, but we'll just do the text. Alex, how's it going?
Yo.
Got our day set for the calling card, so I guess we just gotta wait.
Hey.
Hang out with
All right, let's
You're a
go.
lifesaver, dude. Feeling real hungry, so let's get some manja while we talk. It's on me. Okonomiyaki is so much better than manjayaki, though. Man, I'm stuffed. Right now it's a story thing? Alright, so we're good with the Ketchi, and I assume we're good with the good doctor. I'm alright, Alex. My tongue is bothering me, so I won't be going for that much longer. But otherwise, I'm fine. I'm glad you're doing good. Ryuji's best waifu? He's not my favorite of the waifus, but he's a good character. Man, I'm stuffed. Pretty damn good, huh? This one's on me. Don't expect it to happen that often, though. Wait, where's my wallet? Oh, whatever. What do you mean, oh,
Hey.
whatever? By the way, I got a text from Kishi. He said the track team's gonna try and ditch Yamauchi. They want to start practicing without him. Aw, thank you, Alex. That would be very helpful. Tomorrow's the cutoff for hitting rank 8? Nice, we're good. They're trying to get their old coach back too, the one from before Kamishita. Looks like they're finally walking their own path. Not running their own path? I mean, yeah, they're probably doing sprints or... Wait, for a guy who wears glasses, you're pretty damn dumb.
Actually...
Oh, and they asked me to come back to the team. Oh, what'd you say? I had to turn him down. Felt kind of bad, but that's not where I belong now. When you first came to the Shujin, people were talking so much shit about you. But you took it in stride. You just did whatever you thought was cool and didn't care what other people said about you. I think that's why people kind of get pulled towards you, man. Wherever you decide to be, that's where you belong. God, you're so freaking cool. You know, back before I met you, I kept making excuses for why I couldn't fit in. That's why it was always because of someone else. Kamishita, the track team, hell, I even blamed my dad. I was such a freaking loser. But I've realized now, as long as I'm being myself, I'll always have somewhere I can fit in. It ain't really the same place as before, but it's damn good. I'm just glad I found it. I agree. Alright, Persona 5 has, like, excellent sense of style. Just everything about the music, the aesthetics, the design, the graphics, like everything just pulls together into a perfect shining collage of just style. And it's also fun to play, and I like the story a lot. Hey, don't worry, man. There's a place here for you too. Right next to me, or maybe ahead, something like that. Yeah, stylish is the best way to describe it.
All right.
Ain't gonna stop training though. I've still got a long way to go. So I'm gonna show you speed so light and fast you're never gonna be able to see me. Wait, but if you can't see me, am I really showing you anything? Oh, whatever. I think we've been talking too long. We're out of matcha. Wanna try grilling some toothpicks?
Wanna head back?
We're the kind of people that get kicked out of the joint. Grilling toothpicks. Yo, get this. I just got a call from Nakaoka and them earlier telling me that the track team's officially going to be restored. They're apparently keeping Yamauchi as their advisor for now, but it's cool. Sounds like they got him under control. Congratulations. Whoops. Thanks, man. I gotta pay you back. You can get some ramen on me. And then let's top it off with some seafood soup. A toast to the success of the new track team. But yeah, we can let the track team handle the rest of their problems. They gotta do the running from now on. Ha! I'm not gonna let my guard down now. I ain't about to lose to them. Okay, I'm gonna go look for another run. Keep on bonking. Keep on bonking. That is certainly a thing to say to somebody.
Ah, you're back.
You're back. Oh, Akechi wants to hang out? Where's that son of a bitch? Where's Akechi on the map? Oh, he might want to do something that's not social link related. The concept of an entire half of this game being essentially a dating sim put you off these Persona games for so long and you regret it? Less of a dating sim and more of a relationship manager. Like, you can date characters, but it's more of a, like, friendship simulator than a dating simulator. Unless you want to date everybody, in which case it can be more like a dating simulator. We should play the others when they first came out. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden is just as good as Persona 5, in my opinion. And it is on Steam, and it's definitely worth playing. As someone who does in fact play a decent number of dating sims, yeah, this falls more into the... I almost want to call it a princess maker genre, because you're managing your stats and you're managing your relationships with other people. Oh, loud noises. always forget to close things. Yeah, Persona 4 is very good. I definitely recommend it. Oh. Oh. I need to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Need to close Firefox. I got the loud noises coming. I'm clearly not charging my phone. Please hold for one moment. There we go. Good night, Odin. So yeah, Persona 4 Golden, excellent game, highly recommend it. That was a trip to the jazz club sound?
What do you want to do?
Sure, why not?
You like it here?
That was the creepiest way to possibly say that. So happy that I'm here talking with you again. Isn't this jazz club nice? I like how not a lot of people really know this place. Or does that sound like I'm showing off? Been having a lot of fun with Persona 4 Golden? Yeah, it's a good game. You thought that was your Facebook? Yeah. So loud. I like how not a lot of people really know about this place. Sound like I'm showing off?
Yes.
Ah, so there was a singer here today. Really is different hearing real thing. Delicious, very well made.
Hey.
Long time ago, a girl from another class confessed her love for me. Oh, this isn't me bragging, by the way. Yeah, I love his stupid Avengers briefcase. The period after the A is the lamest part of it. It's like, put the period on there so people know it's A for catchy. It's an abbreviation. Thank you. For most games, you ignore backseaters. For a game like this, you get paralyzed thinking about making the wrong choices. What I like about these games are you can play them two ways. You can min-max and like aim for 100% completion, like max out stats, max out relationships. And there is a path for that kind of play. Like you could literally follow a chart and like you will get everything. Or you can just pop in and be like, you know what? Let's pretend I'm the main character. Like I'm actually gonna role play this game. I'll make choices based on how I would handle it. And you just kind of see what happens. It's fun. I really like the personas. Time I was only thing on my mind was how exactly I was going to turn her down. I'm terrible, aren't I? I think so too, but I have something I must do. I chatted with Akechi for a while.
I feel a bit different today.
He talked more than I was expecting. I suppose the atmosphere of this place does that. Even aimless chatting can help you to realize certain things. It wasn't a bad experience. Looks like spending time in the jazz club had an effect on Akechi's heart.
This is a nice change of pace.
Oh. Just direct
All
level
right.
up, huh?
I had fun today.
The time I spent with you was so meaningful. Well, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, sorry, it looks like I have to get to work. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Goodbye.
As one of your favorite characters in the series? Is it Rise? Or is it the right answer, Kanji? See you next time. Resolved to do 2 playthroughs. That was the only way you could make your own choices, like you say, for the first run.
Hey!
I usually do it. My first run is just like going in blind. Rise and Kanji, 2 best characters. With the third character being, I don't know how far along Lave is, so I won't mention them too much as a spoiler, but you know who I'm talking. a certain detective is actually my number one character, with Kanji and Rise being my number 2 and number 3. Yes, Chie is the sporty girl. Oh, they already did the dungeon? Alright. And Leif knows my favorite character. We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Don't make me read book.
Wow!
I don't have books that do anything anymore.
Hey!
These books are officially pointless for me.
Today we're going over.
Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. The complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have a distinctive shape that stimulate the imagination. Now then, spleen, have a look at this graph.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is Snarls. Devil's S-car graph. Yes, that's a good one. S-car graph.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail shell? There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, the Devil's Curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a diabolo. Nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Oh, really?
Nice going!
Sadly, Gomber, this is one of the few times they don't mention us during class. Some people may think of math as an enemy like a devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. Is that Yo-Yo Jojo reference? You're not familiar with the Diabolo?
Oh, senpai!
It's stick in one hand, rope between the two sticks, and then like an hourglass-shaped weight in the middle, and you spin it around and do stupid tricks. That's what she was talking about. Oh, Spleen Senpai.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Not at all, not at all. Yes, yes.
Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof.
My handle is always
Starting to get rather cold,
Spleen
isn't it?
Machine, specifically.
Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
How'd you figure that out? What do you mean?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves.
Yes, this is the expansion character.
I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me.
I honestly forgot that she eventually becomes a party member.
You're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
After 100 hours. Oh, there's unfinished business.
Unfinished business? So, there's something left you have to do.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I look forward to it.
I am too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So,
please be careful out there?
You got it.
Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
Well, I got a couple of things I gotta do.
But that day's when...
Oh, another day works better.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Eat your pardon.
Hey. Hey!
Alright, let's hang out with you, kid. Not my buns. Out of curiosity, were there other people that wanted to hang out? But it was not ready. Yep. Shinra Electric Company's the way to go. I got a Phantom Thief strap this time from the capsule toy machine in the back alley. Costs 500 yen each try, so I can only play once in a while. Gonna train? Let's go. That's $5 for one of those like capsule toy machines. Per play. Per play. I've only put a 500 yen coin into one cast machine, and that's because it was the goddamn one at the Square Enix Cafe, and there was Nier Automata pins, and I was really hoping to get a 2B pin. Instead, I got an A pin. An A2, whatever his stupid name is. Yeah, I'm not getting a cut of this merch.
All right!
Wait, not A. My brain's not working.
You bastard!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What the? You made the same mistake last time. What are you doing? Don't you get it? You can't just shoot all over the place. King's so awesome with that game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. I think his name 9S? 9S, I think. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's bipolar. Hey, that is not what being bipolar is like. Wonder how that high schooler is gonna be able to keep up.
No, not like that!
You haven't got better at all. When are you gonna learn? Fucking suck.
Phew.
Now I gotta look up the name of the character because it's gonna bother me. Yeah, 9S. A 9S pin is what I got when I was looking for a 2B pin. It's really late. Thanks to you talking so long, taking so long to figure it out. Yes, but I wanted a 2B pin. I wanted 2B, goddammit. I wanted 2B. Having this mouse pad on hand is great. Praise would be encouraging. You're kind of a simpleton, huh? Sadly, it was not 2B. Because it's a random chance thing. I put in $10 in the stupid thing. I put $10 in, I got a 9S pin, and I got an Atom pin. Actually, it might have been Eve. They both look vaguely the same. Of course, Alan got fucking 2B immediately. Fucking cheater. Yeah, I needed to get good at castle machines.
Hey!
I've always been good at shooting games, but I absolutely never want to lose a gun about, so I guess I tend to get all heated up about it. Time for all the elementary school kids to go home. You understand, little boy? Shut up! Do I need to call your mother? I want to play Curse Hospital 3. That's the game for me. Fine, I'll leave, alright?
Oh.
My jacket says noobs on it. What a rude employee. Seriously, I really wanted to keep playing. My house is so boring. No one's ever there and there's never anything to do. Adults and high schoolers are so lucky they get to play all night long. Having that much time helps you get stronger. I wish I could play all day instead of having to go to school. I'd never lose another game. I need to get really strong like the Phantom Thieves. Do you admire them? Of course I do. I want to be just as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength. So do I. Because you're a fan like me. Seriously though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. It was super annoying, huh? He says something again, I might just have to use that move on him. What I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime. Yes, well, we just kicked him right in their groin.
Alright.
Just after a gun-based all-out attack after a successful ambush. Well, it's just a move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. I wish it did, then I'd be strong in real life. Need to be able to win in real life. I'm gonna go home. Oh boy, yeah, stats!
Later.
Hello, Spleen, it's me, Shinya Oda. I was bored, so I thought I'd call. I forgot to mention earlier, but you gotta keep practicing even on single player, okay? Everyone sucks at first, but you can get good if you do it every day. I'll work hard. You better. You're supposed to be the adult here. I'm practicing a lot too. I want to get as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Well, my mom came home. I gotta hang out. Bye. Persona 6 would be a Persona 5 2 kind of thing, and Shinya's the next-gen Phantom Thief. That'd be interesting. Like, their system tends to be main entry in the game, so like Persona 4, for instance. And then, after a while, you release a couple of spin-off games that are sort of connecting the stories together, but are largely ignorable canon-wise, so like Persona Dancing All Night, Persona Q. And then they release an updated version of the game with additional content, Persona Golden. And like, that's how it's been. So like 5 came out, there's the Strikers game coming out, there was another Dancing All Night game, another Persona Q game, and then Persona 5 Royal. And we've never really had a Persona game that continued the previous narrative. Only just light nods every once in a while. Well, if he upgrades his jacket from saying noobs to boobs. So that could be interesting. Personally, I secretly want them to make a Persona 6 that doesn't focus on high schoolers. Like, make a game about the shitty lives of someone working in like a corporate culture situation. Middle-aged, broken human beings. I want to see that Persona. Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish your preparations tonight. I will prepare nothing. That would be weird when it gives you the option to date a high school girl. Or a high school boy. Maybe this will be the one where they finally let us, have same-sex relationships for a goddamn change. You're right, it is weird. Like, when you're playing as the teenager and it lets you date an adult. That's weird, but it doesn't feel quite as weird as the flip. Both parts are present. But yeah, I do want a game about shitty adults. Ba, ba, ba. I don't want to go to Crossroads.
Oh, honey.
Oh well, I was gonna hang out with the fortune teller, but I'm here, so I'm doing this one. Blah 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 blah. This is not a rank up, so it's just a little aside moment.
Let's go, let's go!
Operation Secret Lovers Go! Sure, it would start as a compensating dating situation? Probably. Like, if you're playing as a shitty adult, you would probably end up interacting with that character because of either kind of a rent-a-girlfriend situation. But you could also just avoid high schoolers entirely if you wanted to. The adult world gives you all kinds of other weird characters to interact with. Host and hostess club workers. Pretty much all the normal ones that show up in Persona now I think about it. You already interact with a lot of adults. You would just change it where you're also an adult. Wow, the ocean's so pretty. Look over there, there's a cute little ship. And a factory over there. Wasn't this just wonderful, Spleen? Going on a date is so much fun. Yeah, totally. So glad you're such an attentive boyfriend, Spleen. And again, I don't think the chief would come all the way just to spy on me. Well, I told him you're my boyfriend, so I guess I'll use this date as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend, but don't forget to keep feeding me the info, too. God, what's happened to me? Taking a seaside stroll with one of my informants? Bet my mom would cry if I went back to the country.
Thanks a bunch.
Yakuza was having fun with the whole hostess situation, yes, and soap lands and all that fun stuff. I like the Yakuza game, so... here's the thing that I was thinking about. We were playing Grand Theft Auto 5 because of Chaos, Grand Theft Auto 5. And Pope was saying she doesn't really like the characters because they're all horrible, horrible assholes. And it's like, yeah, that's Grand Theft Auto for you, though. Like, you play as, like, an awful person who makes bad choices, and then bad things happen, and then the game's over. And Yakuza's fun because you are playing a criminal, like Grand Theft Auto, and you interact with the world of crime, like Grand Theft Auto, but your character is always like a morally upright person who does good and wants to see good in the world, despite being a member of organized crime and interacting with the criminal world. It's like, yeah, that's fun. It's fun being a morally righteous criminal, as opposed to a raging degenerate like in Grand Theft Auto. Obviously it's fun to have both, so you can experience the horrible world of horrible people and just run people over the cars with no remorse, because your character sucks too. That wouldn't fly in Yakuza. Running people over the cars wouldn't feel right as if you're playing Yakuza, because your character wouldn't do that. Whereas the people in Grand Theft Auto, yeah, they would totally run those people over. They don't give a shit. Was today the day? Kinda snuck up on me. Are you alright? I know you want to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There's still so many things I wanted to talk with him about. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you're really a serious case. It seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls.
Ah.
Yeah, you hit someone with a car and immediately it just cuts to, like, apologizing profusely, having to visit him in the hospital, the whole, like, legal drama. And your character's just like, oh, this is my fault, then I have to make things right. There's something about playing a good person that turns bad that's fun, too. Grand Theft Auto doesn't really do that very much. Like, Grand Theft Auto is always a bad person that gets worse. I'm trying to think of a game where you play as a good person who turns bad over the course of the game. They definitely exist, and I've definitely played one or two. They're not popping into my head at the moment. But Grand Theft Auto's like Grand Theft Auto 4, Nico Bellic has a history in human trafficking before the game even fucking starts. Usually they're already, like, deep in crime when the game starts. Spleen.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, is before you technically start off as a bad guy? Yes, a Black Knight before you turn into a Paladin. I haven't played that game for a long time. One of the first, like, re-releases of that on the Game Boy Advance, I think, is when I played that. So 1,000 years ago. Oh, that's right.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you. So
if I understand correctly, the remake is pretty bad. Sadly.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maraki to share a few last words with the student body.
How about a game where you just do awful things because you don't have a choice and you can never figure out a way out? I could name a game like that, but it is a massive spoiler. There's a specific game with the big twist of will you kindly or would you kindly, which is basically about the fact that, like, as a player, you have agency only as much as the developers allow you to have them. And, like, all the things you do in the game, you have no real choice. That was basically that. You could definitely go further with it than they... I guess the game's pretty old at this point. You want to use that game as a good example? It's the first one that popped in my head. I'm trying to think of a different one. Oh, you mean like real bad stuff. Not just like shooting a bunch of people, you mean like being a human trafficker. I would not want to play that game. Like, my favorite thing to do in Fallout games is like, oh look, a bunch of like slavers, let's murder them all and free the slaves. Being the slaver would be not fun for me, I don't think. Oh, video games are fun. You can confront these kind of weird moral quandaries.
Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy.
I have helped none of you.
Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own.
I'm also broke.
But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I
almost forgot about the infamous games. I haven't thought about those in a while.
You've been forced into is the only one that you have to
Played the first one, it's good.
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah, making a game like that people don't hate would be interesting.
It's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow.
That was a good hit.
I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Mark!
Oh no, they give you a desert?
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here.
I know what you
Since
meant.
This is about to be my last meal at Shujin. I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price. But today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Should've got cuts done. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. I mean, I wouldn't complain. Tempura bowls are delicious.
This aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Nerds.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
You did it!
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
How did he figure out my secret?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a
I got
reality
chopsticks,
that
that's all I need to
exists
kill a
solely
man.
for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
All those other people back there didn't notice.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their
The
pain and
horribly slow
despair.
murderer with the extremely inefficient
But,
weapon.
for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance.
This
I
is
thought
all
to
new
myself,
stuff, not from the
maybe
original
I could
game, so
complete
I'm
my research if I
I'm
were to have
engrossed.
your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
You must die.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
What about the murder, though? We're accused of murder.
Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, It'll
Just like
likely
you
be
guys.
through different means than how the
I'll
Phantom Thieves
also
reform
kill
members
the
of
worst
society.
members of society.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
That's my chance, stab him.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall be. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
More infinite power.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Vohu Mana, the most powerful persona of the Counselor Arcana. Not the zombie
I'm going
hunter.
to
How's
follow
it
the
going?
path that I believe in.
Your snacks
I
were shit.
sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
Oh, I'm glad you're doing well.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Ooh, what you drinking? Fan site's on fire as usual. Anyway, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling cards today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail after school. Alright, see you in the LeBlanc. Watermelon whiskey.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us.
I've never heard of
We're
that
free
before.
to drink as much coffee as we want.
I usually associate whiskey with like smoky flavors, and I don't know if I can see that pairing with watermelon.
Ain't this place always empty though? Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
You're a dead man.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it.
From all the blood rushing away from your head?
Came for her in the mail.
Is that how
that
you
would
mean?
be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
I've been the
We will leave
Burning
it to
Man.
you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
I'll say to catch
Very
you.
well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Oh, some further planning going on without Akechi around. I wonder what they're talking about.
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway,
Now we just have to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Najima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
From Mongoose 420, baby,
I found it in
blaze
our
it.
mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense. They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Break their little fingers.
Let's do this fair and square.
100%, no way.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
Just make Makoto's problems so they can't call her useless. There you go. One of your favorite facts about Arsène Lupin is that his author, Maurice Leblanc, introduced him to Sherlock Holmes as a worthy adversary, but after a legal complaint, changed the name to Herlock Sholmes. Yeah, we all know Herlock Sholmes. Yeah, I was just talking about pancakes, you know, normal stuff.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Pat.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Well, hell yeah, goth doctor.
Okay.
Forget about going out tonight. We need to prepare for tomorrow. You're not my dad, Cat. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan. Meow, thank you very much for the follow. Not the Zombie Hunter. Welcome to Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. Just to let you know, tonight is a late night whisper stream, which is why I am speaking in a nice whisper. But if you come on back during the day, you'll get to hear me talking at a much louder volume and being much more rambunctious. Without thinking about it, I was squeezing 2B's butt over here. Man, Joe gave me such a relaxing mousepad to play with. It's finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I asked that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We'll meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us the last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out. We're relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best as well.
Alright. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Drinking so whispers are cool. I often drink for the late night whisper stream. I give everyone voices. During the daytime streams I do, it's hard for me to do different voices while whispering. It sometimes happens and sometimes doesn't. But everyone has voices. No one's keeping me in. God damn it, Cat. So we're running into the problem now, where I want to wrap up the stream in not too long, and the next section's a long section. I guess the boss fight's not too long, but like all the very complicated cutscenes after that do last quite a while. So I think we're going to go into the metaverse. We'll get to a safe house and we'll save. Dance, monkey!
I'll just add this.
I'll save here just in case. Ah yes, 103 hours.
Now then.
You still have a party member that hasn't even joined the fucking party.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just occasion.
Normally we do go
The day is come.
for another hour,
Are
but
you
like
all
I said,
prepared?
my tongue
The calling card,
is
Makoto.
bothering me.
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands.
Taking an early night would be nice for me.
Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what.
Is everyone decided?
Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well.
Everyone knows the secret plan that we
So
didn't
much
tell.
has
I mean,
happened since
everyone
we
knows
first
the
started.
plan.
You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
In reality, it's far from the final heist. Alright, the music's amazing.
It's showtime.
All of these very good outfits we have everybody in.
Do you need something?
Last time I wanted to fuse something, but I couldn't because the guillotine was broken, if I recall. I didn't want to take a random chance.
You certainly seem composed.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an exfusion.
What was it? What was I going to fuse? I just do not remember. Is it power? Angelic grace. Victory cry is the one I want to carry over. Can I mix you with anyone? Really? That's the best I could do?
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Having rank 5, that's not going to be terribly exciting. Possible.
You
can't
can't
do
handle
that. Surely I can merge you with something, right? Oh, come on. Oh, never mind fusing.
Finished for now?
I like the music in both Persona 4 and Persona 5. I think
Are you
they're both
finished?
great in their own ways.
No slacking off.
You just feed everything to Arson Lupin. Alright. We're gonna save here, and we will pick this back up on Saturday.
Let's do it.
Because like I said, once the boss fight's over, and the boss fight will probably take 20-ish minutes, because it's not a short fight. Probably longer than that. After that, we have all of the very long cutscenes. There's going to be, no joke, probably almost 40 minutes, almost an hour of cutscenes if I remember correctly. Not an hour, it's not Metal Gear Solid 4, but it's still gonna be like a half an hour of cutscenes. Just joins? I know, normally I go until 4 or 4:30, but I have like a sore on my tongue. I either bit my tongue or I have a canker sore. I don't know which one. And talking in a whisper means my mouth's not opening as much, so my teeth just keep on like scraping on my goddamn stupid teeth. It's driving me insane.